Hello everyone, today I'm looking at this really nice looking Collectorcade Mortal Kombat 2 video game system. Now there are a lot of these types of mini arcade systems out there, but this one is kind of like a special edition, I think, because it's actually larger than your average mini arcade system. The artwork on this thing is incredible. And when you look at the actual game system, it actually has the same artwork as the real life-sized video game machine from back in the 90s. So this is a 16-bit, of course, game of Mortal Kombat 2. There's one game on it, and this is what you get here in the picture. Now, you can tell by the boxing, this is something that you keep. I wouldn't recommend throwing away this box. This is something that a collector like myself would actually keep, and they've called it the Collectorcade just for that. To give you an idea of how big this is, like the box itself, it stands at about 14 inches high, right? That's 14 inches high, roughly, and roughly 6 3/4 inches wide. This is approximate, of course, and it's about just under 8 1/4 inches deep. Right, that's the box itself. And yeah, so in this video, I'm gonna just break it into two parts. This is part one, where we're just looking at the system. I'm gonna just take out the box and let's look at what comes with the system, as far as if there's any charging cables. Let's see what the battery compartment looks like. Let's get a feel for these buttons, because as you can see here, the layout is just exactly like the layout of the real life-size machine, just a tad smaller. Yeah, and then in part two, I'm actually gonna give you an a little demo of the gameplay on this thing. See how good the controls are. So because I cherish this box, I'm going to open it ever so gently using my trusty blade here. On this side. And now I could have peeled back this sticky material, but I don't want to risk it ripping or tearing the actual boxes. I really like the box. Even on the back here, on the top, you can see here, it says Collectorcade. It has the Arcade 1-Up logo there. It's a nicely done box. So that's the back here. Let me just pull this out. Try to pull this out gently here. Oh, that's why this tab's in the way. Top cover. Oh, this is a beautiful looking. Look at this. Just like the real thing. The exact design. You have Raiden here on the side, on the right side. And as well on the left side as well, you have the Mortal Kombat 2 logo at the top. And yeah, here's the back. That's your battery compartment, and you will need a small Phillips head screwdriver to get to those batteries, which is what's required because you want it to be child-proof. But that's what the unit looks like standing up. Let's put this over here for now. And what else do we have in the box? Alright, and we have some silica gel to keep the contents dry, and then we just have the bottom piece to keep the that little plastic piece. Just keeps the arcade machine stable when it's in the box. So for now, it's gonna put the packaging away, and I'm gonna keep this box obviously, so I'm not gonna throw it too far away. But you must agree, this is a nice looking box. And what I like about it as well too, it has this cute little handle at the top. Right? And you know, What's good about boxes? Boxes tell you about the product, right? And if I zoom in here, you can't really read it too well, but right here is in multiple languages, but here it says in English right here that it's an arcade cabinet. It's 12.5 inches high. Well, you saw my measurements, right? And that was with the box, by the way, not the arcade system. So it has a 3.2 inch LCD screen, a light up marquee, and adjustable volume. So this marquee is going to light up when we do turn it on with some power. So that's great. So let's put this aside. So here's the actual system. You also get a nice owner's manual. Let me see what else is in this bag. Oh, nice. Put the bag aside. And you have a arcade 1-up Collectorcade owner's manual, 16-bit gaming. Opens up and it shows you what's on the back. So you have a battery cover, on-off switch, volume, and it's a speaker. Nice. Shows you how to put in your 4 AA batteries, and it shows you here all the buttons and their actions for the actual game. Now looking at this, it does show you it has an 8-way joystick just like on the real system, and then you have your player 1 button to start the game. And then we have a troubleshooting guide too as well. So things like if the game won't turn on, if the game turns on but there's no sound, if the game screen is frozen, if one of the buttons on the control deck is stuck in the down position, you're not able to scroll through the games on the game selection menu, etc., etc. And I have possible causes and solutions, and it's in English. And they say here you can visit their website at arcade1up.com, sign up for their mailing list, and see a complete list of games. All right, it's interesting because this is Mortal Kombat 2, but I have MK3 here and Ultimate Mortal Kombat as logos on this, so I'm not sure if they give you information on those games or if they come with this. I don't believe so. I think this is just Mortal Kombat 2. Actually, you know what? My bad. I just realized you're getting Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, as well as Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Now, isn't that lovely? That's a nice little bonus. I did not know that. I just saw the Mortal Kombat 2, and I thought that was all I was getting. Now, I could be wrong, but I think if I'm seeing these 3 on here, the games have to be on here. Well, we will see. We will see. So, and that will be in part 2. And I open this up. Let me just move this across here for a second. This is a big one. So this one is just warranty information and comes in a couple of languages, English, French. What else we have here? All right, English, French, we have Netherlands, Dutch. All right, so let's put these away. We saw the owner's manual. Now let's put it over here. Now, what I'm seeing here as well is this is it opens up actually into this big, has French, Spanish, and so let's keep going here. Oops. So this is already opens up pretty big, so I'm just going to move this all the way over here. Let's move these out of the way, and let's see what we're getting here. It comes in multiple languages as well. I saw French here, Spanish, Dutch. Let's open it up. Just don't want to rip it. Okay, so this is a fancy, I guess, instruction manual that gives you what I just showed you, but in the other languages. Right? So, French, Spanish, Dutch. So it's exactly the same thing. Multiple languages. Same thing with a troubleshooting guide for those languages. And on the back here, there's even more languages. Right? German, Italian, and then you have Chinese down here. So that's nice. So this is just the same thing, but in 6 other languages in addition to English. All right. Now let me try to fold this back using the original folds without damaging this, because it is a collector's item that will be worth tons of money in the future. One can wish. So in the box, owner's manual in multiple languages, warranty information, and the game system itself. Now let's look at this in more detail. So this is the front. Now I think they said 3.2 inch screen, and I believe this is a 12.5 inch high system. Yep, 12.5 inches high, and you're looking at about roughly 5.5 inches wide, well 5.25, sorry, inches wide. And then when we look at how long it is, I guess from its longest point, you're looking at 7 inches deep. The base piece itself is around 5.5 inches, but this bit here is 7. And at the top here, we're looking at about just under 3.25. But yeah, for a 12.5 inch system, this is pretty nice. Again, the artwork is really nice, just like the original system. On both sides is rated, as we saw earlier, right? And then here at the back, I'm going to open this, but this is where you're going to put your batteries. I'll do that in part 2. Here is actually a 3.5mm jack as well, so you can play this with headphones, so you can play in a room with someone else and not, interrupt them, because it's, with the sound. And if you don't have headphones and you don't want the sound, you can use this volume control here, up and down, to control the volume. And then here's the on-off switch, a simple rocker switch. Speaker is right here, and right, pretty simple. And you have the arcade one up on the back. Nothing at the top. And what's good about this is, yeah, this marquee does light up, so we're going to see that in part 2. And yeah, I see Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat. So I believe there are 3 games on this thing. And for the price, I think it should have 3 games on here, because it's more expensive than the smaller versions, just because of the aesthetic look. It doesn't have that cheap feel to it. It has some weight. It has a little bit of weight to it. Not too heavy, but it doesn't feel like a cheap system. And what's good about this as well too, it has these rubberized feet at the bottom, so it's not going to slide all over the table. Lights up, and then we have the 8-way joystick. The button here for your player 1. There's only 1 player, and then we have our buttons. And I do feel like many versions of the real arcade button, which are a little bit bigger, but it does have that high quality feel to it, and that clickiness that we're so used to when playing these arcade machines in the 90s. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that simple unboxing of this Mortal Kombat Collectorcade from our friends at Arcade 1UP. This is the 12.5 inch tall version, and it does come with 3 games, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat. And it's exactly just like the real thing, just a little bit smaller, and it has that really great build quality. And what I cannot wait to do is get the batteries for this thing, because I forgot to get batteries, so I'm breaking this into 2 short videos. This marquee lights up as well, so it should be fun to see. And then let's see what the gameplay is like. Okay guys, so till next time, stay safe and happy gaming. And just in case I haven't said it, Merry Christmas guys, Merry Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed that last video. Now, if you liked this video and you liked it, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'm appreciative of that as well. So thank you very much. So listen, there's going to be a lot more content coming out this year and beyond. I plan to be doing quite a few different types of reviews. And I'm also starting to do giveaways now, finally. So that being said, happy gaming and stay safe. Bye-bye.